So hello guys, today I'll be explaining NPSC 2018 solved question paper prelims. So today I'll be starting from question number 1 to 100, and numericals, all the numericals I'll be solving in another video. So let's get the video started. Question number 1: which among the following is the largest freshwater lake in India? So the freshwater lake in India is Lake Vular. It is the largest freshwater lake located in Jammu Kashmir, where Lake Dal Lake is also located in Jammu Kashmir. Chilka Lake is in Orissa, and Pulikat is in Andhra Pradesh. And Jammu Kashmir has many lakes such as Dal Lake, Anchar Lake, Gangabal, Wolar Lake, and Wolar Lake is the largest lake. Next, which article of the Constitution provides for legal aid to the poor? So, Article 39A provides for legal aid to the poor, which was provided by the 42nd Amendment, whereas Article 48 provides for animal rearing, and 47 under the directive principle of state policy provides for nutrition. Next, the provision related to citizenship came into effect in 26th of November 1949 when the constitution was finally finished. Some of the features came into effect, like provision of parliament, election, temporary provisions, and citizenship. Next, if the president wants to resign, he should address his resignation. He should address his resignation to the vice president, which has been provided under Article 61 of the Constitution. Next, which one of the following statement is incorrect? So, the nominated members of Rajya Sabha having voting rights in the presidential election. So, this is the correct answer, because Rajya Sabha does not have any voting right in the presidential election. However, they have the power to remove the president. Next, coffee. So we know that tea is Assam, saffron is Jammu Kashmir, rubber is Kerala, and coffee is Karnataka in the Baba Budan Hills. So it is answer is D. And saffron in India, saffron is only available in Jammu Kashmir. It is one of the costliest cash crops in India. Next, the difference between the revenue deficit and grant for creation of capital asset is known as primary deficit. So primary deficit is nothing but fiscal deficit minus interest liabilities or grants for creation of capital asset. And if we explain what is fiscal deficit is the total revenue, total government expenditure minus total government revenue. So this is a fiscal deficit, and then if we subtract the fiscal deficit from interest, then we get primary deficit. So this is the answer. Next, what is the lifespan of a RBC? The RBC is 120 days. Chlorophyll in a leaf is required for trapping light energy. So chlorophyll is used for trapping the light energy. And next, who is the founder of the Asiatic Society of Bengal? So Sir William Jones was the founder of the Asiatic Society of Jones and Asiatic Society of Bengal, and he formed this in 1784, and he founded this for the development of Indian education and social uplift. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are separated by the 10-degree channel. So this is numericals. Next, Garo Hills is a part of which of the following state of India? So Meghalaya is a part. Garo Hills are part of Meghalaya. The correct spell of a certain tribe of Nagaland is Khaim. So Khian, Khaim Nyum Gan. So the answer is C, Khyamnyungan. Next, who was chosen as the president of the Khilafat Conference of 1919? So Mahatma Gandhi was the person who led the Khilafat movement, and he was the president of the All India Khilafat Conference of 1919. And this Khilafat movement was started because of the humiliation on the Turkish king after the end of the First World War. Next, Azad Fizo literally signed the Shillong Accord. So Azad Fizo was neither a part of the Shillong Accord, so it is false. He was not part of the Shillong Accord. Who is known as the pioneer of economic nationalism? So R.C. Dutt is known as the founder of pioneer of economic nationalism, and he wrote the book Economic History of India. Who was the authority to proclaim emergency in a state. So president is the authority to proclaim emergency in a state. Next, according to Rig Veda, which Aryan chief defeated Dasius? So Dasius means the battle of the 10 kings, and the Aryan chief that defeated Dasius was Saudasu. Next, match list 1 and list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Cow dung, fly ash, chlorofluorocarbon, and carbon dioxide and methane. Industrial waste, global warming, biodegradable, and ozone depletion. So we know that cow dung is biodegradable because it is made from animal waste. Fly ash is produced when in cement production, so it is industrial waste. And chlorofluorocarbon is responsible for ozone depletion, so it is ozone depletion. And carbon dioxide and methane is responsible for global warming, so the answer is D. Who introduced widow remarriage act? So the widow remarriage act was introduced by Lord Dalhousie in 1856. The Dobashis are appointed by the state government. So Dobashis are responsible for interpreting the customary law, and they act as personal assistant to the deputy commissioner in matters of customary law and interpreting the customary law and procedure. Match the following: Anai Modi, Guru Shikhar, Namamalya, Nalamalia, and Khasi Hills. So Khasi Hills, if we look for the common option, Khasi Hills is located in Meghalaya, and Anai Modi uh, is the highest peak in South India, and it is located in Andhra Pradesh. And Nalamalia, uh, Anai Modi is located in Kerala. Sorry, Guru Shikhar is located in Rajasthan, and Nalamalia is located in Andhra Pradesh. So the answer is A is 4, B is 1, C is C is so the answer is 1 is 3. That is Anai Modi is in Kerala. Uh, Nalamalia is in Andhra Pradesh. Khasi Hills is located in Meghalaya, and Guru Shikhar is in Rajasthan. So one thing to note that Alamalia is the highest peak in South India, and it is a part of the Cardamom Hills, and the Guru Shikhar is the highest peak on the Aravalli range in Rajasthan, and the height of Annamalai is 2695 meter above sea level. NDRF stands for National Disaster Response Force, and it is created by the National Disaster Management Act 2005. When Where was FIFA 2018 held? So Russia. The next will be in Qatar in 2022. Next, which of the following is not a virus? So Zika is a virus, and it is caused by mosquito. Ebola is an animal transmission disease, much like COVID-19, and Nipah is spread by fruit bats, and AIDS is not a virus, but it is the disease. The virus of AIDS is HIV, that is human infectious virus, and the HIV causes AIDS, that is acute immunodeficiency syndrome. Operation Green is a program announced in 2018-19 for agriculture product. This is purely numericals. Next, the capacity of a human body to resist disease is known as immunity. So, immune system comes from the word immunity. Next, which of the following medicine is used for treatment of indigestion? Indigestion means the accumulation of hydrochloric acid in the body, and this hydrochloric acid can be neutralized by introducing a base, and this base is also known as anti-acid or antacid. In simple terms, it is in anti-acid. That is anti-acid or antacid. And Next question. The speed of the sound is maximum among the solids. So we know that sound requires a medium to pass through it, and also the velocity of sound increasing is the velocity of sound is highest in solids, and that is why in space we cannot hear any noise because there is no medium in which sound can travel. So even in solids, aluminum is the highest where sound is produced, followed by copper, glass, and gold. Who wrote the book The Violence of Green Revolution? And Vandana Shiva is also wrote The Violence of Green Revolution, and it was published in 1989. Rajendra Singh is known as a waterman of India, and Arun Hadi Roy is responsible for the book The Good of Small Things, The God of Small Things. Next, match the following: Panna, Singbam, Jadugoda, Hutti. So we should know that Hutti is gold. Panna is obviously diamond in Madhya Pradesh. Singbam is always will be in Jharkhand, and it is for copper, and Jadugoda is uranium, and also in Jharkhand. So the option is A. That is A. Panna is diamond. A4. Singbam is copper. Jadugoda is uranium, and Hutti is gold. Next, the Anglo the Third Anglo-Mysore War came to an end with the Treaty of Seringapatam. So the Third Anglo War started from 1790, ended with the Treaty of Seringapatam in 1792, where Tipu Sultan had to surrender his two sons to Cornwallis, and the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War came to an end in 1799 with the death of Tipu Sultan. Ring of fence is known. It was associated with when hazing. Ring of fence is actually a buffer zone, which was initiated to safeguard the company against the Marathas and the Mysores. So, what is a buffer zone? The ring of fence was initiated by Lord Warren Hastings, in which, if this is the India map, this is Maratha and Mysore. So he created a buffer zone along the uh, f- uh, Rajasthan Sindh area, so that in case the Marathas are unable to cooperate with the British, then they will unleash the army onto the Marathas and Mysore. So the ring of fence is a strategy which was similar to the subsidiary alliance. Next, the legendary love story of Gina and Detipan is Mubung Chukit, and the Ang's house lies in India and half in Myanmar in Longwa village in Mon, and it is a border of India Myanmar. The Ancient Monuments Preservation Act was under the term of Lord Curzon. So one thing to remember is that under Curzon, the partition of Bengal also took place in 1905. Also, the Cooperative Act 1904 was under Lord Curzon. So Lord Curzon is responsible for the Cooperatives Act. The Ancient Monuments Act also passed in 1904 to preserve and restore ancient monuments. Next, who among the following who wrote the Katambari? So Banabata, who was the court poet of Harsha, wrote the book Katambari, and is wrote it in Sanskrit. Next, during whose reign the Persian envoy Abdul Razak, actually it's Abdul Razak, came to Vijayanagar. So during the reign of Deva Raya II, Abdul Razak visited, and also Niccolo Conti and Nikitin visited during Deva Raya II. In which year Shivaji demanded Chaut from Surat? So Chaut is 1/4 of the revenue. Chaut is suppose you're producing a profit from a field. So out of the entire 25% of the revenue will be given as tax, and this is known as Chaut, and it was demanded by Shivaji from Surat in 1690. Next, Nagaland University was established in the year 1994, and they celebrate the raising day on September 6, 1994. Harry Kane is a footballer for Tottenham Hotspur. Lunar Lake of Maharashtra is created by a meteorite. So lunar lake is actually a lake that is created when a meteorite strikes the surface of the earth. Next, the Mazhabi Sikhs were originally land magnets. So Guru Gobind Singh was responsible for calling them Mazhabi, and the word Mazhabi means faithful, and it is related to land magnets, those having huge amount of land. Chhatri River is in Dimapur district. Next, Nagaland Meki Brand is under the Department of Women Resources Development Nagaland, and it was established in 2010. Human resource development is the core of all development efforts was recognized in the 8th Five-Year Plan. The 8th Five-Year Plan was started from 1991 to 95, and it was started during the LPG movement, and also when the Human Development Index was first started by in 1990 by Mehboob ul Haq and Sir Amartya Sen, and as a result of this, the human development is the core of all development efforts. It was started in 8 5-year plan. So look at the date and we can analyze it. Next, match the following. Hematite. Hematite is the ore of iron. Bauxite is aluminium. Chalcopyrite is copper. Is copper, yes, and galena is lead. So the answer is C. World Health Day. So World Health Day is celebrated on 7th of April. 7th of April. International Earth Day is April 21. April 22. Sorry. National Voters Day is in 25th of January, and International Yoga Day is in 21st of June. So the answer is A. Food cans are coated with zinc and tin and not zinc because zinc is more reactive than tin. So tin is less reactive. So they are used for in food cans for storing food items. Knocklock was created on 21st of December 2017. Who is known as Lokthaiwadi? Lokthaiwadi was also known as Gopal Hari Deshmukh. In which place that Ashokan inscription was written in Greek and Aramaic was found? So it is found in Kandahar. So Ashokan inscription varies in the area. If it is the western part Kandahar, and if in the central part Aramaic, like that, and according to the region, the inscription was written in that local language. So in Kandahar, it is written in Greek and Aramaic. Nagaland Pollution Control Board main office is located in Dimapur. Which among the following is the basic filtering units of kidney? So nephrons is the basic unit. Neutrons is for neurons is for brain. Next, the Naga Framework Agreement was signed on 3rd of August 2015 between the Government of India and NSNIM. The chief function of lymph nodes is to produce white blood cell, and this white blood cell is used to protect the body against diseases, and it produces beta leukocytes, which are antibodies. Kaziranga National Park is responsible for one horned rhino. The term WannaCry, Petya, and Eternal Blue are cyber attacks. The mosque which police entered in Tirungada though in search of Khilafat rebels was Mambaran, and this is related to the Mopla revolt of 1921. Next, as per the 2011 census, male literacy rate is actually 82.75, and female is 76.11, and total average it is 79.55, or nearly 80% is the literacy rate of Nagaland as per 2011 census. For male it is 82.75, and for male it is 75.11. Next, the second session of the Indian National Congress is held in Calcutta. So the first session of the Congress was held in Bombay, the second was in Calcutta, and the third was in Madras. So Bombay was under Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Calcutta was in under Dadabhai Naoroji. Next, the Uday Yojana of the government of India is related to the energy sector. Uday means energy, light. Um, the Naga Odyssey was authored by Vaisya Miyasetsu Sanyu and Richard Broome. And which among the following won the Ramses Award? So 2018 is some of these current affairs. Next, which of the following text contains the rule of the Buddhist Sangha? So the Buddhist Sangha is under Vinaya Pitaka. Sutta Pitaka is contains sermon, and Abhidharma Pitaka is the which explains the philosophy of Buddhism. And rules and regulation is Vinaya Pitaka, and Sutta Pitaka is for sermon, the teachings. Next, which of the following lenses prefer to use while reading small letters? A concave lens. So concave, our normal lenses are all made of concave lens. The current chairperson of the National Commission for Women is Tamsala. This is current affairs. The Union Minister of Defense is now it is Rajnath Singh. All vitamins are deficiency disease except its fluorosis. Fluorosis is the intake of fluorine which causes and affects teeth. So this is fluorosis. Scurvy is vitamin C deficiency. Night blindness is vitamin A, and rickets is vitamin D. Rickets causes weakening of bones. Scurvy means bleeding of gums, and night blindness it causes the inability to see at night. So fluorosis is the intake of excess fluorine, and it is contained usually in water. Next, the Sufi musical recitation is called sama. So sama is the Sufi musical instrument recitation. Next, which of the following type of rocks contain fossils? So sedimentary rocks are those rocks that contains fossils like coal, petroleum, and various and natural gas and all other minerals, organic materials. The rest of the rocks are hard rocks where the formation of fossil is not possible. Indian Independence League was formed by Raspberry Bose, and it was founded in 1928. Who among the following Chola rulers sent an embassy of merchants to China? So Rajendra Chola was the one who sent an embassy to China, and he sent in 1016 and 1033 twice. Raja Rajawan and Rajendra Chola was one of the most important ruler of the Chola dynasty. Next, the first American Baptist missionary to Nagaland was Dr. Edward Winter Clark, and he came to Nagaland in 1892 and he left in 1911. And he was the person who brought Christianity to the our areas. And if you look at the other options, Miles Bronson came in 1839, but he did not reach Nagaland. He reached in Namsang in Arunachal Pradesh. C.D. King came to the Kohima in 1879, and W.E. Witter in Wokha region in 1885, and Edward Winter Clark reached in 1872. Which among the following is a better conductor? So silver is a better conductor. The question is very unsure as to what it means. Either it is conducting electricity or heat, but looking at the option, it will be silver. Next, which of the following Indian states has the largest coastline? So Gujarat has the largest coastline with 1,600 kilometers, and the length of total coastline is 7,500 kilometers. Indian total coastline. Next, a bronze statue of a dancing girl is found at Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro means the Mount of the Dead. Which layer of the atmosphere is also known as ozonosphere, stratosphere? Ozonosphere because the ozone layer is found in the stratosphere. Next, 100. The lady representative from India in the second round table conference was Sarojini Naidu, and she was responsible for the Dharasena salt satyagraha. So with this, we come to the first end of the video. In the second video, I'll be covering from 101 to 200. So I hope you all like the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you all. for watching.